And we are back from the break, and we need to go save our fairy friends. Can I zoom? Oh wow, there's darkness in the air. Okay. Can I zoom to the fairy village? Let's go. I do. I must have a full bestiary. No! Fairies back there! They've been knocked down. I'm coming!
I'll hold it off. You lot run while you can.
Run away! Thanks, Chromie Sweet. Where are the skeletons?
No! Save! We can't give up yet. If we run and get help, there might still be...
I'm here! I'm here, anytime now. Where am I?
Feeling sleepy. Very sleepy.
You haven't read the monster manual, have you?
It worked! Quickly! Everyone run!
No! No! My fairy friends!
No! Why did you? You idiots! Just run. I'll be right behind you. No! No! Open your eyes, please!
I literally zoomed here. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Let's go ahead and do some Undead Endure. What is the option to... Oh yeah, it's when I'm like low on hit points that I can do this thing, isn't it? All right. Well, that's not good. Well. Well. That's pretty fantastic, game. Thanks. I appreciate that. You just straight up murdering me. Like, give me almost no chance to do anything. Really do appreciate it. Really, really do appreciate it. All right. Dragon's Bane Claws. Antifreeze Earrings instead of the Asbestos Earrings. Might as well insulate I guess.
Much better.
Well, guess I might as well just die, huh? Just gonna die, I guess. Just, you know. Okay, well, I'm not dead, but, like, if I'm more heal... Okay, well, I guess I can try a Miracle Slash. See, unfortunately, I can't reflect that back with Cop Out. Alright, more heal.
More heal.
More heal again. Alright, I'm back up to full. Good. Alright. Unfortunately, the Insulatal is about to run out. Miracle Slash. Multiple attacks per round, many of which are breath attacks, and can put you to sleep. So you can't cop out. I honestly don't know how I'm supposed to defeat these guys. Like, I really can't successfully cop out. I have no way to heal. Like, Wild Side would be good, but... I mean, I'm gonna die here, so... Miracle Slash... Yep. Alright. Alright, well, that's Wild Side, I guess. Maybe? I mean, there's definitely more outside the box, but the problem is like, what do I got? I got Defending Champion, significantly reduce the damage taken from all attacks, but that means I'm not attacking. Dodgy Dance, which will last for a little while, but that doesn't do anything against breath attacks. Cop Out doesn't do anything against breath attacks. These are all attack abilities. Fizzle won't do anything. Snub builds a barrier that protects you from spells. That doesn't do anything. Magic Barrier, they're not doing any spells. Other than Snooze, which I suppose might work. I guess I can try it. I mean, worst case scenario is that I... Okay, they're highly resistant to it. So even though she managed to do that to one of them, won't do it. Alright. I'm gonna do 2 mid-heals to get myself back up to full. Wild Side's about to run out. Do double Miracle Slash. Nice crit. Wild Side wears off. Alright, let's more heal.
More heal.
Miracle Slash. That's only doing 90 damage. More heal.
More heal.
See, they're not physically attacking enough to make a physical, like, to make Cop Out worthwhile. I haven't even gotten the first guy down. Let's try Cassids. See how much damage that does. Well, got boosted. Okay. When boosted, that worked out pretty well. All right, all right. Well, I'm still dead, but Cassids is probably the choice. All right, all right. Let's try that. See, normally physical attacks are better. Still gonna Wild Side, though. Okay, Cassids. So an unboosted... Yeah, that does pretty good damage. I hadn't actually tried Cassids yet, so I hadn't seen how much damage. That's the... Okay, that's what we're supposed to do. more heal.
Much better. More heal.
That is still so much damage. Alright. Let's go with a double Kazziz before a wild side runs out. I'm probably going to die. Oh, no. Alright. Wild side wore off. Let's go with a more heal. They are almost dead. Okay, good. All healing. It's Kazziz and hope that this kills him. Yes, it did. Excellent. Alright. The dragon zombies are defeated. 1,232 experience points, 30 gold coins. Quick, rub a healing herb on her. Rub healing herbs on them too. Did they murder the slime? Oh no, Torgo!
The chief still hasn't woken up, but she'll live, I think.
Well, that's good. What about the others?
Thank you. If you hadn't arrived when you did, we'd be...
I zoomed here as soon as I could.
But you're only one person. You can't keep the whole world safe single-handed.
Yes, I can. I have zoom.
You couldn't even keep all of us safe.
Well, you guys didn't run fast enough. It's not my fault. You have wings? Fly. For crying out loud.
I'm sorry, I want her back.
Aww. My poor fairy friends. We can't give in to fear. If we run, then what happened to us will happen to others. The world won't be safe. And so we have to be strong, and we have to keep going. The world is being swallowed by the Dragonlord's darkness. And the only way to drive it back is with Rubus's help. Alt, we need to summon her as soon as possible. We need you to hurry. Well, I don't know where the ultimate key is. The people who knew didn't tell me, and I was dumb enough not to ask. Oh, can I not get free resting here now? Oh. Now, let's heal that up at least. To summon Rubus, we need the 5 sigils, the fairy flute, and the lyre of ire. Looks like you don't have all the sigils yet. You'll need to find the special ingredients and take them to the fairy I've put in charge of making them here in the village. You have the flute? Nice. Still haven't found the lyre of ire, eh? Well, it was once played by a bard named Galen. Yep. I know all of that. I know where it is. Sorry, Ald, I don't mean to be rude, but could you leave me alone for a bit? It's more important now than ever to make sure everybody's eating properly. We can't afford to lose anybody else. You look tired. Would a rest help, maybe? Yes! Yay! Free rest is still here. Okay, so she's over there. Understood. I don't understand. How did this happen? Because the game wouldn't let me come here fast enough. Can I really make a record of something so horrible? Should I? Yes, you should. The cat looks like it's licking the slime's wounds. Aww. Aww. Good, Mr. Perkins. Oh. Poor slime. We lost so many friends. How could this happen? There was another fairy learning how to make useful things with me, but she... Why did she have to? She was so much better at it than me. Why did I... And she... The injured fairy chief lies recovering on the dais. I just want to wake up and find out this was all a horrible dream. Sorry, I don't feel much like talking right now. Just give me some time to myself, please. I need to make the final thing, though. Like, I understand, but I need to make the final thing. What if I leave and come back in? Will that do anything? Okay. Go around and see how everyone in the world is doing. I guess because they can't all summon me. Is that it? It is. It really is. Alright. Let's go to Caitlin. See if you guys will have anything to say to me. Okay, I haven't actually read any of that. The town of Galenholm, northwest of here, was founded by Galen of the Golden Voice himself, and it was there that he lay down to sleep the final sleep. His grave standeth yet, or so I am led to believe. He and my father both worked to see Erdrick's light shine on in memory. I pray that my father's light also might live on in ours. Ald examines the grave. Here lieth a noble servant of the goddess, who strived to protect Caitlin till the end. Okay, but like, where's the friggin' key? We do most fervently pray for thy success, hero. May the holy light protect and guide thee. Now set thee forth, and may thy search prove fruitful. Soon the power of that great talisman with which Lady Rubis did confer her favor upon mighty Erdrick shall be thine. Okay, so we know the monster went off to get it. The priest told him, you were there, and you will not tell me what your father told Stingtail. Excuse me, sir. Don't make me stab you. I need you to tell me what your father told him. And he will not. 'Cause he's a jerk. Alright. Guess we'll go to Galenholm. I literally need the key, though. What up? Hey, Robin Hood's doing some work. Nice job. Haha, I seem as that sort of nice work, me. Well, if it ain't odd, thou art yet alive and kicking, I see. Yep, just like the Simple Minds song. Not that I would have expected any less from the likes of thee. Still it warmeth my massive heart to know that thou art well. I espied a strange cloud in the sky and did experience a foreboding most severe, which did lead me to peg it here to town right quick. It was good that I did, for when I arrived, it was to see a shed loads of monsters causing a right kerfluffle. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I accidentally bumped the controller.
They fled in fear before the hatchet of justice. Get you, thou rotters.
I do not like when the directional pad or sticks advance text. I really don't like that.
I think thou wilt find that we too played our part.
Oh, that was him. Oops. That thou wouldst claim to have driven back the horde single-handed, thou vainglorious rogue. We meet again. Rumors of thy deeds have been grand and many. Is it true that thou didst free the Princess Gwaelin from her captivity? Uh-huh. Nope. And I assume thou wilt henceforth go to smite the source of the darkness that assaileth the world? Yup. We too have not been found wanting in our efforts. Long have we trained since last we met, hard, and yet still we struggle to protect even a single town. Thou art of the line of Erdrick, and thou art a true hero. This I understand now more than ever. So go forth and save the world. I know that Galenholm at least is in safe hands. Precisely. Yeah, if only the mediocre mage would come along. We leave the remainder of Alefgard in thy care.
No need worry while I am here. Fear not, good people of Galenholm. Sir Robin has got your backs.
Thou art a true hero. Not only doth Erdrick's blood flow in thy veins, his spirit floweth through thy soul. I see this now. And thus do I humbly ask, save us, save our world, before it is too late. I'm trying, but no one told me where the stupid key was. Ow, it smarteth awfully.
There we must give thanks unto the Almighty that no lives were lost. Full many were injured, some gravely so. Wherefore doth the Dragonlord wish such suffering upon us?
Fear not, I shall cast a healing ward. Brace thyself.
'Tis hardly fair that the boss taketh all the glory. Did we not play our part? Did those young adventurers not play their part also?
Nope. The cat seems very agitated indeed. We are lucky indeed to have been delivered from our monstrous attackers by such fine figures as Robin Hood and that band of young adventurers. No monster shall enter the town unbidden again, for which reason the bridge is to be guarded day and night. I have heard tell there existeth a key that can open any lock the realm wide, but it being a relic of the great hero, it seemeth that the monsters too seek it out.
I seemeth the monsters are causing a right bleeding hoo-ah left and right. I pray the village court over in the east hath not suffered as this place hath. I like it there.
I must admit to having considered Robin Hood to be naught more than a common criminal, but in truth he is an admirable fellow.
With Robin Hood and his Robin Hoodlums to watch over us, we need fear not whatsoever. I had thought them rogues and ruffians, but they are fine and dependable fellows indeed. The people of Galenholm shall fall to no fiend.
Wouldst thou hear a song, perhaps, good sir? Sure. Very good. And full-de-roll, dole-de-roll, praise Robin Hood, and praise the adventurers young, bold, and good. And full-de-roll, toll-de-roll, here's to our home, the fabulous village of fair Galenholm. My thanks, shouldst thou not have guessed, I model my works on those of Galen, bard of legend. Yeah, don't quit your day job, sir. But this is my day job. Oh, sorry, my bad. Quit your day job, please. Bard of Legend, yes. So I'm going to show I cannot get the Lyre of Ire, which I need to get. because it is behind a locked door that I cannot open. Get back onto the elevating shoes. See? Can't open it. And the jerks will not tell me where the stupid key is. So Rimeldar apparently is fine. Let's go there just to check. Yep, nothing seems to be happening here. But Cole, on the other hand, apparently is having something going on. I know there's something going on. Get out of here, birds. No one loves you. Or apparently not. Oh, wait, nope, yep, there we go.
Please, I beg of thee, not the child! Into which shall we sink our fangs first? The meat of children is surpassing succulent, and as such it shall make a fine dessert. Gah! Indeed, indeed, the sweetest of meat. Thou hast a fine skull on those bony shoulders. Then let us first attack the main course with gusto. Any last words? Evidently not. Eek!
Back, demons! You shall not touch a hair on their heads!
Wow, he's got a hammer. Dang. Where were you?
Beloved, art thou unharmed? Father!
Whoa! It's right in the back.
No. Tis enough to bring tears to one's eyes. Thou wilt have ample time to continue thy heartwarming reunion in the next life.
Here I come. Here I come to save the day.
'Tis thee, the tiresome do-gooder from the Weeping Isle. Canst thou not keep thy nose from others' business? Fine, then thou shalt be the first to visit the afterlife.
A spike tail appears. All right. Guess what? Wild side. Okay. Your defense increased. Okay, let's try Dragon Slash. 81. Let me try the Swallowtail. Let's see how much damage that does. 61. Okay, that's definitely better to do Dragon Slash. Dang, Wild Side already wore off? Call for backup. Rude. Nice crit. Okay, first of all, Asbestos Earrings instead of the Elevating Shoes. Oops. Dragon Shield. Swallowtail. And attack. A double freezing blizzard? That's very rude, sir. Ow. Well, that's not great. Alright, more heal.
More heal.
Ow. Okay, now equipment. Let's go with the anti-freeze earrings. More heal. All is frozen with fear. Well, now I'm dead. Well, no. All right. More heal. Calls for backup again.
More heal.
Oh, good. All right. I got a critical heal. That's really good. Defense returned to normal. Freezing Blizzard. Okay, that's a lot better damage reduction. Howdy, Bahamut. How's it going? Wildfire does a lot of damage now, though.
I have thee now.
Really wish I had full heal. Really, really wish I had full heal. Okay, Acceleratal. That's not good. Ow. Okay, decreases attack slightly. Dragon Slash. Okay, now you're calling for backup again. Swallowtail.
I have thee now.
Yeah, power outages for any length of time really suck. Ow! Alright, more heal.
Much better.
Okay, let's take out the two side guys. Good. Got a crit. More heal again.
Much better.
Okay, there we go. Okay, Dragon's Bane Claws. Dragon Slash. Good. Oh, rude. Alright, just attack. Let's see how this goes. I would like more crits, please. Oh, come on. Stupid dodgy nimbly. Alright, back to the Swallowtail. Like, he's not even on yellow yet. I'm doing very, very little damage to him as well, which is not ideal. Oh, he's on yellow. Okay, good. Alright, there's Inferno. Ow.
Have thee now.
I'm wondering if
More heal.
it might be better to equip the flame, the asbestos earrings as well. Dragon Slash. Multi-heal. Rude. It's only 89, though. And you didn't have any friends, so... Dragon Slash. It's a lot less damage. Let's try a Zapple. Let's see how that does. Okay, calling for backup. 89, alright. Freezing Blizzard. Freezing Blizzard. Nice. Crit. Excellent. Inferno. Okay, don't... Ow. Oh, no. Okay, good. Alright. So he might do something rather than attack me, at least. Okay, good, good. Ow! How about another more heal? Okay, now you're doing acceleradal.
Much better.
It's a good time for me to heal then. See if you do a buff on yourself. Yep. So you'll probably attack, call reinforcements next. No, Inferno. Okay. Call for backup? Nope.
For justice.
Oh, great.
More heal.
Okay. It's not calling for backup, which is interesting. Well, I'm trying to murder this guy that we have met before. That's how I'm doing. That's more heal.
More heal.
Okay, Inferno. Double Inferno. More heal. Okay, good. He didn't breathe fire on me, which is something that I was worried about. Ow!
I cannot fall.
There we go. All right, Spiketail is defeated. Whew. That guy was annoying. Group of enemies are defeated. 8,526 experience points, 2,765 gold coins. Aldrich is level 34. That is 8 hit points, 3 MP, 5 strength, 4 resilience, that's nice, 6 agility, 5 stamina, 3 wisdom, and 5 luck.
Curses! Bested by a mere human?
I mean, he did say that he went... Oh, I think that is it. I think that's it. It seems the monster was carrying something. Ald obtains the ultimate key. Yes! Yes. Yes. My thanks, stranger. Oh, 'tis thee, heavens be praised! As thou art full aware, my fear of monsters is great indeed, so great that I did quit the detachment sent in search of Princess Gwaelin. Really, you made that up? I mean, I figured there was a chance of it, since he did go to get it. And now thou comest once more to my aid, Ald. I fear I cut a far from heroic figure. I mean, you did take out the first 2 enemies.
Nonsense! Thou art a hero in mine eyes, father! Thou didst come to mine and mother's aid in our time of greatest need, and right handily, too. Indeed, and hadst thou not, we would surely have been devoured. Thou art a hero in both our eyes, beloved, and ever shalt thou be so.
Full thankful I am to you both. The thought of losing my wife and child was 1,000 times worse than that of losing my own life. And before I knew it, I was charging at the fiend like a man possessed. I have recovered my courage, for I know now wherefore I must fight. And fight I shall, to protect the 2 of you and my home both. Aww. And yet, unlike the fairies, no one here died. Meanwhile, the game decided to murder my fairy friends, who I care a lot, care more about, by significant margin.
I was frightened of the horrible monsters, terrified in fact, but my mummy and daddy were here, so I did not cry or scream. Not loudly, anyway. We owe the greatest debt of all, our very lives, and we shall not soon forget it.
Thou didst come to the aid of my wife and child, and for that I owe thee more than words can say. I shall remain here and watch over them. Pray, take care of thyself, Ald. Thou hast earned rest, to say the very least. Well, no, not yet. Oh, I forgot about this chest. I could have opened this one earlier. Ald opens the treasure chest. What? It's Orochi's sword! Ald obtains Orochi's sword! When traveling the land, one may often encounter opponents of great strength and skill. Knowest thou of such foes and how they must be dealt with, friend? Yes. Then be gone. And what if I say no? While many lesser monsters may be overcome through main force alone, merely walloping away at more formidable opponents is not liable to suffice. Such battles are sure to be lengthy affairs wherein observing one's opponent and raising one's defenses when a blistering blow is incoming shall surely serve thee well. Bear this too in mind. Time spent healing is time not spent fighting. Be sure to enter such battles in a state of sufficiently rude health. No kidding. Alright, Orochi's sword is unfortunately not as good. It can lower the defense of enemies. When I had gotten this, that key, that might have actually been pretty good.
Praise be unto thee for keeping the smith's boy and his family safe when the fiends did set about us.
When the fiends attacked, I played my part in the defense of the village. I could not and did not suffer to see the smithy laid to waste. Wonder if I would have seen other things. If I had gone other directions. Now, I'm curious.
Brave Ald, bearer of the blood of Erdrick, hero of legend, know that thy weapon will not serve to vanquish the Dragonlord. The sword of thine ancestor remaineth still in this land. Seek it out and let it cleanse our realm of evil once more.
I'm working on it, old man. I'm working on it. Jeez. Citadel of the Monarch of Metals. Whee! Ald opens a treasure chest. What? It's a mini-medal. Ald obtains a mini-medal. You had a mini-medal in your castle, King of Metals? What the hell? Ald opens a treasure chest. What? It's a demon whip. Ald obtains a demon whip. Okay. That is even better than the Dragon's Bane claws. A malevolent lash that gives off a distinctly ominous aura. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let's be careful about this. Let's peep it. Ald takes a demon whip in his hand and casts peep. He hears a distant voice. This is a whip-type weapon. It can be used to attack an entire group of enemies at once, but will occasionally paralyze the wielder in the process. This item is cursed and will not be easy to remove once equipped. Be careful. Such a precious item would be a waste, but it should fetch a price of 2,600 gold coins. It's probably not worth it. It's only a little bit better.
I am he, collector of that most maximally magnificent and minuscule marvels, the very monarch of metals himself. Thou art come bearing yet more mini-medals? This is a miniature miracle indeed. Quickly hand them to me. Very good, very good. Thou hast entrusted unto me a total of 29 medals thus far, good Ald. Should that number reach 30, a savior's staff shall be thine. Go forth and seek the miniature treasures that do make me so maximally happy.
Alright, lest I forget about this one down here. Did not mean that. I meant holy protection. Where's a flying bed when you need one? Alright, nothing there. Safe path. Okay, Holy Protection just wore off. Let's get Holy Protection back up. Yeah, it doesn't look like they put anything here where Erdrick's medal token was. At least I'm not seeing anything. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, no, okay, I remember where it is. I remember. Weeping Isle. It's down south of this place. I forgot it was this one. I thought it was the other one. My mistake. Do. Holy Protection wore off. Nope, don't zoom. Holy Protection again. There we go. Actually, I haven't had a steak in a long time. Okay, you're up here. Ald opens a treasure chest. What? It's an agility ring. Ald obtains an agility ring. I already have one, though. The hell, game. Didn't mean to go to the Wayfarer's Inn. Well, I'm at a beefsteak. I have lots of ham. Oh, wait, actually, no. There's a, door in here that we couldn't get into before. There we go. Ald opens a treasure chest. What? It's a vial of Sage's Elixir. Ald obtains a vial of Sage's Elixir. Ald takes a quick look inside the bag. What? It's a Seed of Stamina. Ald obtains a Seed of Stamina. Alright, a Weeping Isle. Let's get back here. So we do have an ad break coming up in about 12 minutes. Kind of upset with Square Enix for pressing the nostalgia button so easily here? What do you mean? Alright, so there's one more treasure on this level that we haven't found. Let me check something. Alright. I want to find... looking for a map of this place. Where is a map? Because there's one item that I have not found on this level. And we've been everywhere on this level, so it's not in a chest, it's not in something like that. Okay, let's see. Do we have a map? Okay, we got something here. Yep. All right. I mean, it was so easy for them to stoke nostalgia through this one game. I mean, I suspect that a lot of people who will be playing this have not played the original. I'm gonna stick with Holy Protection here just because I want to try to get the items. We got that. There was something over here, which, yeah, we got that. That was zombie mail. I've seen that there's supposed to be something here. Right? Yeah. Oh. There we go. Ald examined the ground at his feet. What? It's a choker! Ald obtains a choker! Okay. A grim and inauspicious artifact said to have been found deep within a rocky ravine. Peep it. Cause your hit points to decrease slightly each time you take a turn. Okay. Also... equip the Ogre Shield, equip the Elevating Shoes. There we go. I mean, I think that more old games should be re-released, whether it's in a form like this or just updated graphics and stuff like that. Tried to play the original, lost interest immediately because of how weak you are at the start and how slow everything was. They at least sped things up here, but did they make the early game less tedious? Yes. You do not need to grind as much in this game. You really, really don't. So 9 more treasures on this level. Okay, I got some gold there. But they also made the game pretty difficult, too. I mean, like, the original game has a very, very weak story. There's an evil guy out there. You got to get some items to... You need to go around to get items in order to get to him. And the princess has been kidnapped. That's the story. That's the story. There's a little bit more, like, you know, they... city has been destroyed kind of thing and stuff like that, but it's not really that substantive. That can be said of the first 4 games. I mean, yeah, but there's a lot more in the story itself with 2. Like, for example, the princess has been turned into a dog. You know, there's just a lot more moving parts. 3 as well, there's a lot more moving parts. There's a lot of villains along the way. And then there's that twist, if you don't know that it's coming, that, oh, you're actually in the same world as 1 and 2, even though you didn't realize it. Yeah, they couldn't have a whole lot of story, but they didn't try to have too much story in this either. Like, the evidence from Final Fantasy 2 and 3 and Dragon Quest 3, 2, 3, and 4 tells you that you can actually have a lot of story in a game like this. But Dragon Quest 1 and Final Fantasy 1 don't really have that much, but Final Fantasy 1 has a heck of a lot more story in it than Dragon Quest 1. You thought 3 was the weakest? Really? Okay, no treasures left here, so just go ahead. Go this way. I mean, it's not the strongest by any means, but I think it's I mean, I think it's stronger than, well, okay. Up until Dragon Quest V, each subsequent Dragon Quest has more depth to it, I think. So 2 is better than 1, 3 is better than 2, 4 is better than 3, 5 is better than 4. Then you hit 6, and it drops off. That's not as good as 5. Probably not as good as 4, but probably better than 2 and 3. 7 has a lot of story, but it has a tedium to it that you don't have in the others. I really enjoyed it when I did my LP, but, like, it's so long, and it is so easy to forget where you are and stuff like that and lose track of yourself that it's a problem. And then 8 is above all of the ones that came before it, I think, to a certain extent. It's arguable, you know, that maybe 5 is better or as good. But it's still, like, I'd say an arguable thing rather than a clear thing. Like, I think it's clear that Dragon Quest II is better than 1, Dragon Quest III is better than 2, 4 is better than 3, and 5 is better than 4. It was leveling most of the time in the old Dragon Quest I, long and boring. Yeah, and that's something that every release after it has done a lot better. In Dragon Quest I, you are required to and expected to just, like, leave town immediately, wander around fighting monsters just around there for an hour or two, and then go in and buy stuff. Alright, so there's 9 treasures here. I think we did get something down here, but we'll double check.
I have thee now.
I mean, when you're a kid, I don't think that grinding is as boring as it is when you're an adult. Okay, we did get that one. Part of that was memory efficiency and the rapid evolution of memory ICs as well. Early NES cartridges had a whopping 128 kilobyte ROM on board. They got a lot more to work with once they added mapper chips. Yeah, definitely that is the case. But I do, and at the time, text was actually a lot of space. Like these days, you can pack so much text into a game that it's just absolutely ridiculous. You can basically fit all of Wikipedia into any modern multi-gigabyte game kind of thing. It's just ridiculous. Nowadays, the graphics are so overwhelmingly the memory, you know, the space issue, and the processing issue. Whereas back when these games came out, text was huge. There's a reason why they gave you manuals that, you know, like the Gold Box games gave you manuals with text in it that you had to read to finish the game, not just for copy protection, but also so that they didn't have to put it into the game itself. ASCII character is 2 bytes. It adds up fast. Yeah. Yeah. Whereas, like, you can, like, with a tile-based sprite game, you encode each sprite once, and then you encode where the sprites go, kind of thing. But it doesn't, you know, it's a way to really compress it. Whereas you have to have, you know, unless people are saying the exact same things, you basically have to have all the text be separate, kind of thing. No, it was definitely to save space. Like, it served a double purpose, but it was, you know, a big part of it was to save space. Yeah, I mean, that's one reason why there's so much story in the manuals back then, and why you basically never look at manuals these days. Like, whether, if a game even comes with a manual kind of thing. Alright, but we have a chest here. We are going to open that after we come back from a short break. For those watching on YouTube, we will be back with the next episode. For those watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere because we will be continuing momentarily.